What's up and rising is obviously metaverse. I mean, lots of brands are already thinking about it. Right now it's more driven from within, like they're trying to do team meetings in the metaverse with employees. They try to find out, companies like Nike try to come up with NFT solutions where you can buy an NFT of the sneaker that you at some point in time will get in real. Brands are trying to connect a lot with the metaverse. We need to find out what the real value of the metaverse will be for e-commerce, but it's definitely a thing. And additionally to that, I think social selling, social commerce is on the rise. We have TikTok rising, getting a lot of traction compared to Meta or Google, coming with new arts of user-generated content where content creators are building trust for the brands. I think TikTok and social commerce is still a trend, which was before, but I think even more this year because someone like TikTok is doing such a good job.
And on the content side, I mean, live shopping, as I said, is a thing in e-commerce that is really getting there. I'm really curious to see more sales data. I mean, as I said, in China it is a significant e-commerce channel. As I see it right now in Europe, it's rather a branding channel, but I would bet it is going to change. Yeah, and the question on how fast it's going to change and for what products. Is it rather cheap products that are fast moving, or maybe even really for super expensive things where it is helpful to have someone explaining it, so the conversion rates might be way, way lower, but the margins are way higher. So really, I think there's a lot of music in that part.
Right now, everyone talks about the headless infrastructures. So being able to build anything on top of your e-commerce store. And I think it's not a trend, but right now there are like big potential on the TikTok and of course even on the Pinterest level. So I think we see TikTok is what Facebook used to be like 5 years ago. So like great like interactions. It's super affordable. You can create lots of customers, leads, whatever. So it's not a trend, but it's a big opportunity right now, which I think we won't be able to have in the following 2 years. So I think it's now to tap on TikTok and make the best possible of it.
One of them is going headless for your architecture. Headless means you're using a different front-end technology to create the consumer experience from the back-end platform that then orchestrates the catalog and orders and customers and integrations into your ERP and shipping and email marketing and all that kind of stuff. It's not just for large merchants, it's also for small ones. I mean, you can do it with WordPress on the front end in addition to using enterprise front ends. If you're a larger company, I think that's one of the biggest trends. I think omni-channel distribution is one of the biggest trends.
E-commerce is more and more like the normal commerce in the last 50 years. So it's more like you need a trust brand. You need customers for a long lifetime. So it's not like the past 10 years, like put money in some channel and you get a lot of output and a lot of sales. It's more like you have to fight for your customers. It's not so easy anymore. So I don't see a really big trend. I think that a lot of brands and D2C brands and also multi-channel brands need to keep their customers and fight for every customer. I think that's the most important part for everyone at the moment.
In my eyes, live shopping is a big trend these days, where you can actually shop, which is pretty much TV shopping 2.0 or maybe 4.0. But that's a big trend in my eyes.
Well, at the moment, what I'm experiencing is that social commerce and live shopping is quite a big trend. We at Claes, we are also introduced a live shopping format where people can directly purchase products from a live stream. So I think customers want to be more engaged, want to more interact with shops and brands, and so social commerce and live shopping is a really hot trend this year. And I think another hot trend is curation, so that you get personalized content on your website, that the products are curated, that you get more information, product data on the products. I think this is also key.
I would say sustainability, which is not a trend anymore, it's more than that. And this is seen in the way of how the products are, the packaging. The customer are more and more aware and they want to have sustainable packaging. The whole logistic, the last mile delivery, which is the most visible one probably for the customer, the last mile. So if my package is brought to me on a bike, I will have, as a customer, better feeling, and I will probably not ask how the whole other logistic is done, but which is also important. But of course also circular economy. So what to do with the products, what to do with the returns, what to do with a small product, with a small scratch mark that absolutely functional, but very difficult to sell and to buy.
Efficiency, eco-friendly deliveries, good opportunities or good how should I say, good options for the consumers to do. I want to pick it up somewhere, do I want to have it delivered to me, or how do I want to have it? Maybe even having time slots when you can get something delivered. You also returns, you can return things. And these things, the commodity things that some companies already are working in, but you need to tie all of these logistics chains together. You have got the last mile and you have got the long haul and stuff. I think that is going to be the most important thing.
We believe that niche marketplace is going to be the new era. Right now, they are being born, and in a couple of years, you'll see them grow and become famous. So we suggest that every e-commerce player, every merchant should follow the trend and not miss the train.
That's also a very interesting, difficult question. Last year, I would say, okay, these aggregators, Amazon, brand acquirers are the new top hot topic, and because there was a lot of funding, a lot of money in the market to buy brands who are coming successful on Amazon, and this year we see, okay, they all have difficulties, they all have problems in the process in bringing the brands international and something like that. So on the one hand, I would say have a look on them, especially if you are a retailer with a private label and thinking about what will be the next step for my private label. Maybe you can sell it to one of these aggregators. On the other hand is thinking about the supply chain and thinking about where to produce your products and where to get your products. China was the most important market in the past, but it looks like it's not for the future. So can you go a little bit closer, because transportation costs are growing very fast, and so going more or less, are you able to buy your products, for example, in Europe? This would be also a very important thing. And the last one, after we have 2 years of big growth, and we see right now, especially because of the war and especially because of the corona and inflation and all of this, take care about your cost. Have a look on your cost, on your own accounting, on your own cost programs and all of this. Have a look on this, because at the end this could kill you. And in the past I've always thinking about growth, and right now I think it's very important to think about your own costs.